We're slaves. Ethiopia, the land of religion, civilization, harmony and unity, the land of the legends and bravery, home of Christianity, homeland to humanity. Mentioned in the Bible and Quran, we fulfilled our destiny. We defeated the Westerns and took their feet out of our nation. We are poor and have no guns, but our faith is our creation. Ethiopians, look around and reflect. Know your history, know your destiny, and praise God's glory. Why don't you start loving yourself? Because before teaching about love, understand the feeling behind the earnings that mankind makes. Understand the purpose of God's wish to your creation and help the ones in need instead of devaluating the greed that society imposes to us. You made a new me, and I'm imposing a new you. Why? Because we are slaves. We are slaves of a generation accepting murder, torture, and rape, forgetting our faith. They say past history don't count, but we gotta wake up and realize if our ancestors made it then, right now we are demonized. Zone 9 bloggers, in pain and slavery, all around a dark hostility, between the same blood and legacy. They call it democracy, but why? We've never been colonized and yet everything is improvised. Modern colonization in blood and starvation, why? Because they care. They care enough to take a pen and papers, write down their feelings about their brothers dying, women robbed next to their rapers, fake economical growth. One by one, they are dying. We live in a society where they brainwash kids, making them believe that one tribe surpasses the other. Oromo, Gurage, Tigre, Amara. I am Ethiopian. They choose to close their eyes by mouthing their mouth, putting a blind eye to the segregation that dies. Why? Because we are slaves. We are slaves of a generation caring more about partying, putting a blind eye to the segregation that 10% of the population is imposing. We are faced to the harsh reality that 7 bloggers were imprisoned, leading the execution of true leaders' apostasy, children and women being commissioned. Why? We hear, but we don't listen. We watch, but we don't see. Like a blindfold on the eyes, counting the tears that children that cry. We say we are proud Ethiopians, but the moment we have to help our brothers, like a corporate company myopia, they flee the country. Is this what you want to teach your children? To know the truth but not to expose it? To show them the difference between right and wrong, but forcing them to sit down and lay? No. I was born with eyes to see and ears to listen, a voice to shout, like a proud Christian. Look at us now. We are slaves. We are slaves of a generation that makes religion a mockery, ridiculed by our actions, transparent and oblivious. The 10 Commandments does not show sympathy to human beings who are constantly suspicious. We see soldiers killing in the name of God, even using the name of Allah or our God. But then, where is the democracy? You see, one day we will be left to see a side, and you're talking to me, listening to my words and including white politics. But in a country where bombs and tanks are a norm, my people back home fight with a stick. You see, no matter your passports, you're all refugees. And if our country is as good as you tell me, then why do I see you begging on your knees, morning and night, working, letting me know you want your family to flee the country? Why? Because we are slaves.